What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Reactions. This is our first ever public reaction series. I'm your host, Paper Chase.
And it's the one and only Diamond Don Juan. We've got a special guest who we just met. Would you like to introduce yourself?
I just pulled up. I was in D Park performing an interview for some folks. I would love to get into it, but I don't have enough time for that. So I'm just walking home, and then these guys, I was like, what are y'all doing? I was like, I got 20 minutes to spare. So,
But yeah, man, that's what this series is all about. We're just going out into public with our setup and showing people awesome new music. So we want to introduce some people to Ren, our favorite artist on this channel. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into Hi Ren.
All right, let's go.
the Spanish influences.
Good call.
Oh.
Hi there, Ran. It's been a little while. Did you miss me? You thought you buried me, didn't you? Risky. Cause I always come back. Deep down, you know that. Deep down, you know I'm always in periphery. Ran, on your pleased to see me. It's been weeks since we spoke, bro. I know you need me. You're the sheep, I'm the shepherd. Not your place to lead me. Not your place to be biting off the hand that feeds me. Hi, Ran. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself since my therapist told me I'm ill. And I've been making some progress lately. And I've learned some new coping skills. So I haven't really needed you much, man. I think we need to just step back and chill. Ren, you sound more insane than I do. You think that those doctors are really there to guide you? Been through this a million times. Your civilian mind is so perfect, you're always being lied to. Okay, take another pill, boy. Drown yourself in the sound of white noise. Follow this 10-step program, rejoice. All your problems will be gone. On, boy. Nah, mate. This time is different, man. Trust me. I feel like things might be falling in place. And my music's been kinda doing bits too. Like I actually might do something great. And when I'm gone, maybe I'll be remembered for doing something special with myself. That's why I don't think that we should talk, man. Cause when you're with me, it never seems to help. You think that you can amputate me? I am you, you are me, you are I am we are one. Split in two, that makes one. So you see, you gotta kill you if you wanna kill me. I'm not leftover dinner, I'm not scraps on the side. Oh, your music is thriving, delusional guy. Where's your top 10 hit? Where's your interview with Oprah? Where are your Grammys, Ran? Nowhere. Yeah, but my music's not commercial like that. I never chase numbers, statistics or stats. I never write hooks for the radio, they never even play me, so why would I concern myself with that? But my music is really connecting, and the people who find it respect it. And for me that's enough, cause this life's been tough, so it gives me a purpose I can rest in. Man, you sound so pretentious. Ran, your music is so self-centered. No one wants to hear another song about how much you hate yourself. Trust me. You should be so lucky, having me inside you to guide you, remind you to manage expectations, provide you perspective. That thing you neglected, I get it. You wanna be a big deal, next Jimi Hendrix, forget it. Man, it's not like that. Man, it's just like that. I'm inside you, you twat. No, it's not, man, you're wrong. When I write, I belong. Let me break the fourth wall by acknowledging this song. Ren sits down, has a stroke of genius. He wants to write a song that was not done previous. A battle with the subconscious, Eminem did it. Played on guitar. Plan B did it. Man, you're not original, you criminal rip-off artist. The pinnacle of your success is stealing other people's material. Ren, mate, we've heard it all before. She sells seashells on the seashore. I don't need you, I don't need to hear this. Cause I'm fine by myself, I'm a genius. And I will be great, and I will make waves. And I'll shake up the whole world beneath us. That's right, speak your truth, your God complex leaks out of you. It's refreshing to actually hear you say it instead of downplay it.
Music is all about the creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
I'm a
All right. Initial thoughts.
So, hearing the first couple choruses, it's something I hear a lot of people on Instagram will call corny or like that type of crap, you know. But like listening to it and kind of unpacking it, right? It seems like this person putting their heart and soul out into the world and also shredding it on the guitar while they're singing and rapping at the same time. Which, if you've never played an instrument while singing before, that's hard enough to do. But memorizing all this crap and playing these complex of chords and playing, well, not chords, but I forget what it's called, but kind of going about this type of art in this way, and also being this serious and unserious with it at the same time is it's hard to do and hard to pull off. And it's not my type of music to like resonate with, but I would absolutely come back to visit this artist again. They're pretty fantastic, I'm not gonna lie.
Awesome.
Yeah, the cool thing about Ren, I'll just say real quick, is you can't put any of his music in a box genre wise.
I can tell what you mean by
And
that.
they do, like, he like raps. He has all kinds of different stuff. There's even songs with like drum and bass in it. Like every song that he drops, you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He said about like the 10-step program, take another pill. That shit resonates with me a lot.
Awesome.
Like a lot on a very personal level, because I've struggled with that in the past and still somewhat today. And I don't know, it's just fantastic.
It's one of the
Hell
great
yeah.
things about his music is that he delves into those conversations, and I think
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people find it relatable and why we
Yeah.
like to share it with
'Cause a lot
people
of-
as well.
A lot of those conversations, when delved into in this type of art, right, are always shot down as, like I said, as like corny or like kind of fishing or something like that. But really, no one else is talking about this except for those people, right? And when you shoot them down like that, that like kind of brings other problems, right? I could get into that. There's a whole ton of politics, a whole ton of self-righteous crap that people do about it, but at the end of the day, it's something that should be talked about desperately. And if you need to talk about it in this way, shape, or form, then do it.
Love that.
Awesome. Let's dive back in.
Hill you ran. Well, I'm gonna do it, watch me prove it. Who
Hold on. Let me just take this back a second.
Creative process, and if people can find something to relate to within that, then that's just a bonus.
you? I'm a hill you ran. Well, me down, let's you ran. I'm gonna do it, watch me prove it. Who are you to down my music? Cause I call the shots, I choose if you die. Yeah, I call the shots and so I choose who survives. I'll tie you up in knots when I lock you inside. Newsflash. I was created at the dawn of creation. I am temptation. I am the snake in Eden. I am the reason for treason, beheading all kings. I am sin, with no rhyme or reason. Son of the morning, Lucifer, Antichrist, father of lies. Mephistopheles, truth in a blender, deceitful pretender, the banished avenger, the righteous surrender when standing in front of my solar eclipse. My name is stitched to your lips, so you see, I won't bow to the will of a mortal. Feeble and normal, you wanna kill me? I'm eternal immortal. I live in every decision that catalyzes chaos, that causes division. I live inside death, the beginning of end. I am you, you are me, I am you, friend. Hi, Ren. I've been taking some time to be distant. I've been taking some time to be still. I've been taking some time to be by myself, and I've spent half my life ill. But just as sure as the tide starts turning, just as sure as the night has dawned, just as sure as the rainfall soon runs dry when you stand in an eye of a storm. I was made to be tested and twisted. I was made to be broken and beat. I was made by his hand, it's all part of his plan that I stand on my own 2 feet. And you know me, my will is eternal. And you know me, you've met me before. Face to face with a beast, I will rise from the east and I'll settle on the ocean floor. And I go by many names also. Some people know me as Hope. Some people know me as the voice that you hear when you loosen the noose on the rope. And you know how I know that I'll prosper? Cause I stand here beside you today. I have stood in the flames that cremated my brain, and I didn't once flinch or shake. So cower the man I've become when I sing from the top of my lungs. That I won't retire, I'll stand in your fire, inspire that me to be strong. And when I am gone, I will rise in the music that I left behind. Ferocious, persistent, immortal like you, Iroquois me to different side. When I was 17 years old, I shouted out into an empty room, into a blank canvas, that I would defeat the forces of evil. And for the next 10 years of my life, I suffered the consequences, with autoimmunity, illness, and psychosis. As I got older, I realized there were no real winners and there were no real losers in psychological warfare, but there were victims and there were students. It wasn't David versus Goliath. It was a pendulum, eternally swaying from the dark to the light. And the more intensely that the light shone, the darker the shadow it cast. It was never really a battle for me to win. It was an eternal dance. And like a dance, the more rigid I became, the harder it got. The more I cursed my clumsy footsteps, the more I struggled. So I got older, and I learned to relax, and I learned to soften, and that dance got easier. It is this eternal dance that separates human beings from angels, from demons, from gods. And I must not forget, we must not forget, that we are human beings.
It's a powerful shit. Damn. Fuck.
Hey, we're glad you got to experience
course.
Ren.
Hey,
Yeah, it's like nothing I would ever seek out on my own, but goddamn, that speech they had me.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
awesome. Oh,
well,
man.
thank you for being vulnerable and being willing to
course.
do that. I mean, honestly, that's part of the reason that we like putting the song in front of people,
Yeah.
because I think, you know, that is
It
one of the
has a
beauty-
message.
Yeah.
It has a it has a message. Yeah. Thank you.
This is
Also a
better of
very
a
emotional
response than we
thing.
could have expected, and I'm so glad you resonated with that.
Of course. Yeah. Oh, it's my pleasure, really. But I didn't even catch the name of y'all's guys' podcast. I don't even know what podcast I'm on.
We literally just
As-
grabbed him off the street.
as-
Yeah, I mean, this is the thing about Ren. I mean, I remember the first time I heard Ren, I had no idea what to expect, and I cried the first time I listened to it
Yeah.
because it resonated so deeply
yeah.
with me. And you know, we're so happy we can come out here and find people like yourself who are so open to listen to it and to, you know, receive that message.
Yeah, like, as you could probably tell by looking at me, I am not the type of person that resonates or that would even seek out this type of music, you know? Like, I, as a amateur music journalist, try to expose myself to as many different genres as possible. Thank you, man. But, like, this is one of them that is untapped in a lot of the more kind of elitist spaces that value more of the artistry, right? But this is for right here. You know, this is at the end of the day someone who's putting out their message and putting out their skills and putting out their heart and soul in the world. And I can't really get enough of it. I'm absolutely gonna visit this again someday.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Wells, for joining us. We know that you said you had to get somewhere, so we don't want to hold you too long.
I mean, this takes priority right now. So
Okay, awesome. Awesome.
Man, this was the perfect reaction. I mean, honestly, I wish that everybody could be have this open of a heart and mind when they listen to new
Yeah.
music. So shout out to you for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's exactly why we wanted to do it, because, you know, we sit in the studio and we do reactions all the time, and we love this music, but part of, you know, the joy of music, I think, for most people is like sharing it with other people, and especially like random people. You know,
Absolutely.
he was walking by and he was like, "What are you guys doing?" Like,
saw
oh, we
the
got a little podcast. Exactly.
I mean, should I lift
All
up the camera and
jokes-
show everybody where we're at a little
yeah,
bit?
we're at Denver City Skate Park.
At some
in the
point,
middle
we'll
of
do it
Denver.
in a little
Yeah.
bit. We'll do a
It's in smack dab in the
Okay.
middle of Denver City proper. There are a ton of different suburbs around Denver, but this is the middle of Denver, like the smack dab in the middle. The most eccentric people you'll ever meet. Me. These folks. That's why they're pulling up.
That's right.
So, yeah. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah,
Awesome,
thank you.
Wills. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming in today. Hey, guys, we're going to drop his information down at the bottom of the details. So make sure to go give him a subscribe or follow wherever.
Instagram, whatever. I don't have a channel on YouTube as of yet, but there will be big things in the coming.
Just say hello. Give him some nice words.
But yeah, like I don't know what podcast this is.
It's the
I have never heard
Diamond
of it, but I
Owl
love you all.
Reactions.
I love you all. Never stop being you. Never stop listening to art. Never stop discovering new art. Never stop shutting different genres of art out of your perception. You know, every single genre of art has its own meaning. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Wells.
And
We
last
really
thing I'll say
appreciate
before
you.
we get out of here, guys, is we're going to be doing this a lot more often. We want to be bringing
Hand in the street.
our studio
Mm-hmm.
out to the public. So if you guys enjoyed this, make sure to show support, drop a like, comment down, you know, if you had a good time here. And don't forget to subscribe.
It is
Yeah,
quite
thank you
literally
so
a
much.
studio in the public. This is crazy. I bet like $80,000 worth of equipment at least.
Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hey, we'll see you on the next one.
Whatever. All right, thank you.